How to get monetized fast with content marketing. 5 tips for getting 4,000 watch time hours on YouTube. Content marketing strategy review. Now let's hear from Think Media, a great resource for social media marketing.
Share your very best videos, and boy oh boy did you deliver. I've been looking at hundreds of your channels to make this video, and I am super excited to share this strategy with you guys because it is not as obvious as you might think based on the intro to this video. You see, a few weeks back, I had gotten the Rona. It was very rough, but during that time, I decided to do a YouTube Live because I had gotten behind on videos. I was so sick, I couldn't do anything about it, so I asked in my community for your suggestions. And one of the most liked comments was a request from Just a Gamer for strategies for 4K watch hours. Now this was surprising to me because when I look at that channel's got over 13,000 subscribers already, and yet it's still something that a lot of people are looking for, and a lot of you watching this want to know how to do it. And I thought the answer was obvious. You know, more views, get more watch hours percentage on those views, but it's not. You see, as I looked at hundreds of your videos, I started to notice a few patterns here. A lot of times, you and I were focused on metrics. We're focused on numbers, the 4,000 watch hours. And the reason we're so focused on that, we want to get monetized on YouTube. And then beyond that, we want to continue to please the YouTube algorithm, right? But amongst all of these, I started to see perhaps in many cases, we're looking at this wrong. I want to invite you to think about this differently. So rather than focusing on the metric of 4,000 watch hours, rather than that being your primary focus, I want you to focus on this instead. Building a group of people who like you and every video that you publish. Now, the reason that I say this is so revolutionary is because I keep seeing a pattern. If we're focusing on metrics, the 4,000 watch hours, the 1,000 subscribers, if we're focused on those primarily, it leads us to do a few odd things with our videos. And it often leads to us focusing on the metrics so much that we forget why we're making a channel in the first place, which is to build an audience and to help people and to create content that people enjoy watching. So if you focus on building a group of people who like you and every video that you produce, you'll be building both views and watch time, which will naturally lead to 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel. I hope you got that. The natural result of building an audience on your channel will be the results that you're looking for. So now that we've covered the mindset here, let's focus on the strategy. What can you actually do to build those 4,000 watch hours on your channel? The first thing you can do is boop the like button on this video because it's very important for getting those 4,000 watch hours on your own channel. I'm just joking, of course. Booping the like button does let this video spread to more people and allows me to help more people. The second thing is, with your channel, there is a common thread. There is a common reason why people, the group of people that you've attracted or are attracting to your channel, want to watch every video on your channel. There are reasons why they want that, and it's up to you to answer this question. What are those reasons? So let me show you an example from channel makers. If I go to videos on my channel, if you're here watching this video, you already know some things about yourself. You're looking to grow a YouTube channel. That's the obvious thing. It's, hey, I want to build a YouTube channel. But beyond that, why would someone watch this channel? Why would you watch this channel versus all the other channels? Now, I know this is not the only channel that a lot of people watch when they're learning to grow on YouTube, but in many cases, there are specific reasons why a channel becomes the preferred channel, the favorite channel to your audience. So when I look through my channel, the common threads, growing a YouTube channel, right? Myth busting. People come because they want to learn how to do it the right way and not just hear pontification or ideas about how it's supposed to work, but actual real experience, actual real data. That's actually the third thing I'd point out here is, and I hear it from you guys a lot of times, commenting, okay, I appreciate how it's data backed. And that is one of the tenets that I decided from the very beginning. I was going to not just say what everybody else was saying, but do the best I could to actually get data to back up the hypotheses. Now, as much as I would love to have access to all of YouTube's data, then I could give definitive answers to all of this, I will never have that. And another thing here, real quick, and this is totally Nate's curiosity here, is if I didn't list something that is a reason why you watch this channel, I would love to hear it in the comments. Because if there's something that's going on in your life that is making you come back to my channel that I'm not even realizing, I would actually love to hear that because then I can understand you guys better. And I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Enough about about me. Let's get back to the strategy. So you found the reasons that your audience watches you and every single video. The next thing I want you to do is publish consistently on your channel. Now, I know that is repeated a lot, but I am going to give you the cut and dried here. If you are not getting a lot of views on every video that you are publishing, you need to be publishing at least 2 times a week. Now, obviously that checks off because of the literal amount of watch time that is getting you closer and closer to those 4,000 watch hours. But beyond that, you publishing consistently and often gives you much more chances to have videos get bigger and gives you much more practice. I say this so much here, but the more practice you can get with full effort videos on your channel, the more likely you are to succeed. I can't tell you how many times people will come to me and say, well, what's wrong with my channel? And they're only publishing every other week or sporadically. And the effort on the videos, one is like, oh, a lot of effort. And then, oh, there's 3 that are just like, I'm just gonna get a video out there. Now I say that because for some of you watching this, you need to hear it straight. When you are publishing, they need to be videos that could go bigger, because showing the actual math here, if I publish 10-minute videos, right, and I'm publishing once a week and I get 50% average watch time, that's 5 minutes per average viewer, right? If I double that, not only am I getting double the potential watch time, but I'm also getting double the potential for finding new viewers and building the audience that I'm looking to build on my channel. I hope you got that. And in fact, I have a member of my YouTube program who just did a challenge where she published 30 videos in 30 days. And these weren't YouTube shorts. These were full effort videos. And the results were amazing. She doubled almost every metric on her channel in those 30 days. Spoiler alert, I'm making a video about that. And speaking of myth busting, I get the question fairly often, do watch hours matter after the first 4,000 watch hours to become part of the YouTube Partner Program? And the answer is yes, but not in the way you would think. The first reason is to please the YouTube algorithm. If YouTube sees that you're the type of channel that gets people to come and stay for a while, they're literally their currency. How YouTube makes money is by time on the channel, because that means more ads they can show to people. So if you have a lot of watch time beyond that, that's really good. And the second reason, and this one is negotiable here, but for your channel's sake, the YouTube Partner Program, let's say you're part of that program, is to get more time in so you can insert more ads and more revenue for your channel from ad revenue. But I need to say something here, and this is going to shock many of you, especially if you are under the monetization threshold, the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. And that is the number of channels I have seen to get to the monetization threshold. They get there, they grind, they get there, and then they burn out. They fizzle out. The number of channels I have seen do that would shock you. I have seen so many channels do that, and it makes me sad. And the number one reason that happens is because that was the big goal in people's minds. That was the goal, like, I gotta get monetized, I gotta get monetized. And then beyond that, we didn't have a lot of that same drive. We weren't thinking of it of building an audience of people. We were thinking of the metrics, right? And I think totally differently on this, and I think you should too, because your next goal after you get monetized on YouTube should not be a subscriber number. That's something you don't have direct control over. Your next goal should be to get 1,000 views on any given video that you publish. You want a baseline of views on your videos, because what does that mean? That means you're building the group. You're building the audience of people who like you and will watch every video that you publish. So then after you get that 1,000 views on every single video, if you get that consistently, what's your next goal? Say 5,000 and go from there. But Nate, you say, why haven't you dove more into the data that you showed at the beginning of this video? Because as I looked at it, I realized that I needed to make dedicated videos on each of these things, specifically how to get more views on your channel and how to increase audience retention, the average retention in any given video. So if you would like to know how to do both of those things from data from hundreds of real YouTube channels, you'll want to watch those videos next. And then I would love to hear the answer to this question in the comments. Why do you watch channel makers, and why do people watch your channel? I'm looking forward to reading your comments, and Nate out.